beautiful family. How are you doing? I had a, unfortunately, very sleepless night. It's interesting, when you're in a really traumatic, dramatic, toxic situation, it's like your body is moving with adrenaline, right? You just move through it. But when you finally are away from it, it's like everything's released. I mean, I got here and I'm in this beautiful place. It's so peaceful. And my best friend put her arms around me, and everything. I said, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'll probably end up breaking down when I'm in the bath. And then right then, man, the waterworks started. I just started bawling. It all released right then. Thank God she was here for me. And I finally was in a really quiet, safe place. I had a detoxing bath. I soaked in Epsom salts and essential oils. I didn't do any active cord cutting at the time. I was too beyond exhausted to even think. I just asked for it to be pulled from my body. Everything, thoughts, feelings, energy, anything toxic that had been amassed on me in this time that I've been there. And then before I go to bed, when I could finally sleep, right? Finally sleep in a very peaceful place, and laid there all night long. It's just your body gets, I guess, it's on overload, and it takes a long time for you to calm down. Unfortunately, this is my last day, and I've got readings that are waiting for me, and I don't want to waste my last day here. And I wanted to show you when I was with my Mama Sherry and my Bethy up in, it's my soul family. We went up to Northern Door County to go thrift shopping. This is where I am, Sturgeon Bay in Door County. We went up north, and that's kind of what it is. It's what we do every time I come visit. And we went into our store, the place we always go, and the first thing I saw was this bear. Instantly, and my heart grabbed him. And it reminded me of, I see a few things about him. First of all, his eyes are really little, so he's not seeing things correctly. I'm asking that he is able to, or she is able to see through her third eye. Remember, I said to put our Amazonite on the third eye because you're not able to see things properly through your physical eyes at this time. And I've recognized that he needs support, or she. It keeps caving in, keeps falling. So I'm surrounding this little bear in the crystals. And this little bear would be me. This little bear would be you, whoever it is. They definitely need the help of all of the crystals that are around them. The blue lace agate, very, very important for this entire trip. The Amazonite, very, very important. The rutilated quartz is communication between ones who have had a misunderstanding. The song right now is Try. Just because it burns doesn't mean you're going to die. You got to get up and try. So this little one's slumping. It's hard. It needs the support. And the supportive crystals will be very helpful. This little one needs courage and malachite. And a clear intention to be put on those clear quartz crystal. Whatever your intention is that you're needing to ask for, this is what you put on the clear quartz. Do you ever think it might be ruined? Does it make you want to cry? Are you just barely getting by? Right? Which is kind of the feeling. Where there is desire, there's going to be a flame. Where there's a flame, someone's going to get burned. So if somebody's been burned by someone that they loved and it's knocked the wind out of them, they're not able to stand, and they need support by spirit from the earth elements. The rose quartz is unconditional love. It's the strongest power. It's the strongest motivating force in our existence, love. And the lapis and the moonstone helps you see past the illusions. I've been asking for the wisdom of the owl, the great horned owl. I've seen the owl a lot this trip. And, oops. Hold on to that, babe. No, you can't hold on to it right now, can you? So, This is a soulmate stone, but on this stone, on this pendant, are so many other powerful crystals. We've got rhodonite, we've got ruby, we've got garnet, we've got clear quartz crystal, we've got rose quartz, we've got amethyst for calming. There's so much support that we can draw from the crystals and from the messages. I can't, and there's love. Look at the love, the two hearts. Two hearts is one. I can't emphasize enough the importance of crossing your heart and hope to die with crystals. And then we've got tiger iron. When I saw this little bear, I picked it up and I needed it. I knew I needed it. And so I felt this morning I made a post about something that came clear to me last night and in my dreams, and gave me the story of the three little bears and that toxic little girl, Goldilocks. It's funny because it's not the story that you think about when you're a little child and you're hearing this story. But think about the bear family, happily doing their thing. They're out there having a picnic, and in comes this spoiled, rotten, narcissistic little bitch who thinks that she can go sit wherever she wants to sit, take food that doesn't belong to her, even sleep in their bed. So she's overstepped her boundaries. She's manipulated, she's broken things, and she's not sorry. This is not, I got this morning, is this someone who has mental, there are people who have mental problems who are, they need help. And then there's the ones who know what they're doing. They have mental problems too, but they know what they're doing. They know they're causing harm. They're doing it because of jealousy. They want to inflict pain, and they manipulate situations, and they break people down. And this little bear, it was his bed that she crawled into and broke. It was his bed and his food. This little bear was hurt. And this little bear needs to be supported and loved, and is supported and loved. I'm just hearing right now, wolf pack. That's my bear. And the wolf pack stays together. They support the ones that are thrown out. If a mother doesn't keep her pup, the wolf pack, another will take it in and raise it as their own. Sometimes your love comes from soul family like mine. My family here is soul family. I also had soul family here that was very toxic. So that I'm separating myself from. Finally, at the end of this trip. But I want to talk to you about the bear totem. The bear spirit comes to you when it's time to be courageous. That's why this says, have courage, little bear. It's for those who appreciate the sweetness in life. Definitely it is what you want to invoke when you are asking for protection and when protection is needed. When you speak of the bear totem, the shaman work with it's the totem messenger of the shaman. I'm a shaman, and we work very closely in the Indian tribes. Native American. It represents the extremely strong medicine with special powers in the area of wisdom, strength, and healing. That's why the medicine man or the shaman are the ones that would work with the wisdom of the bear. And bear totem has a couple of specific messages. You think of the bear withdrawing, right? You think of the bear going into hibernation. Remember we were talking about when things get toxic, go to higher ground. Well, the bear asks you to think about, do you know when to withdraw and take time to think things through? Sorry, I'm very tired. They're asking you to use your introspection in a wise way. When you go into meditation, which is bear mode, which is hibernation, right? Use that time wisely. Don't just chill out and sit in front of the television and flip the channel, aimlessly from channel to channel. This is about going into quiet space with purpose, to listen. Because when you're confused or when you're broken down, you can't think clearly. You've just gotten out of a toxic situation and you need time to heal. So it's only when you can say a clear no that you can say a clear yes. Both are just as important in defining what your boundaries are, but it's definitely about boundaries being defined. And that seems to be what the problem was. Probably when baby bear, mama bear, daddy bear came back, maybe they didn't realize that this one had invaded Baby Bear's space. Or maybe Baby Bear was just too gentle and loving. Or maybe this was another family member, like a cousin. Or like a surrogate, someone that you considered family. And maybe the parents didn't recognize how the Baby Bear's personal space was invaded and the damage that was done. So Baby Bear has to be clear about where his boundaries are, and he has to stand his ground, or she. So when Bear comes forward, it's time to go in. As we said, we're going to go into this state of meditation and explore what's going on in your reality. Go deep into your heart and find the significance of your path. This is your journey. You're free to roam along your own path, doing your own thing. You may have been invaded by others' opinions and thoughts and wishes, as we were shown yesterday. Getting confused and starting to maybe have been, or maybe your whole life have been told what to do, and you've been following what others want of you and not recognizing actually what you want for yourself. Or if you do recognize it, you're not standing up for yourself. You're not keeping your boundaries clear. So if this little cub is close, you need to make sure that your children are around you close. Be careful of them. Maybe you need to connect with the children in your life, or your inner child, or the inner child of one you love, to make sure that they are safe and free and away from fear and harm. If you are Mama Bear protection, which is what I am, definitely, you've got a great deal of patience in manifesting your ideas and projects, and you're waiting for the right moment to spring them on the universe. It's taking a long time to manifest what you want. But you've got a lot of confidence, a great deal of confidence of who you are and where you're going. You know when to clear your energy and get the hell out. I'm looking at the crown. See the crown? You're a queen or you're a king. You know. It might be upside down right now, but it's right there next to you. So you need to pick that up and put it on your head. You were looked upon as an authority figure by others, and you have the ability to nurture and protect your children as well as the children of others. So if the bear comes to you in your dream time, you need to explore your thoughts. Are you a compulsive thinker? Are you an overthinker? Ruminating over the same thing again and again, never getting anywhere? Have you allowed others to do your thinking for you? As what we were shown yesterday? It's time to step back and take an assessment of things, reassess things, go in. Find out what is your true feeling. This is why you're wearing blue lace agate right there, right over your heart. This is why you're holding on to the Amazonite crystal. This is why you're holding on to your talisman that you chose, the blue lapis, adorned with the moonstone, so you can see past the illusions and see the truth. You're holding on to courage, and you keep your heart open, but you must protect it. So you're holding on to this rutilated quartz and the garnet and the amethyst for peace, rose quartz for self-love, because that needs to happen first. And when you're in this right space, and the selenite is right behind you, backing you, helping you hold your back up, supporting you, because you've put your hand up and you've asked for help. Help me. Do you see me? I'm here, and I need you. I see you with my third eye, and I see you with my heart. I don't need to see you with my eyes. When you tap into what's really true, and what you feel is, you feel deeply within your own heart, cross your heart. This also looks to me like armor. You know, when somebody goes into battle and they've got their bullets strung across their chest. I know that sounds maybe negative, but you have to have self-protection. You're armed. You're armed with your spiritual protection. This is your kundalini. It has been awakened. You have pearls of wisdom of the things that you've been through. This is Shokore, the highest Reiki symbol, because some Reiki is being done on you constantly. The pearls and the crystals. Everything you've collected on the way, you know. And when you tap into your true feeling and you know what's right in your heart, then you follow it. You must be aggressive with protecting yourself and your boundaries. You must demand truth from answers. Ask the right questions. You know your own authority, but you call upon spirit. You have a sense of benevolence and confidence. You're connected to spirit. You do not criticize, and you will not allow it to hurt you. You accept the dark and the light within you. You use your energy wisely. You know when to ground and hibernate and to go inside in deep introspection. You don't allow judgments to floor you, nor pass them on others. You're embracing your life. You have a nurturing energy of a mother. You know how to self-nurture and nurture others. You will be patient, calling in peace and recognizing the power that spirit has and the powerful ability that you have to be resurrected from whatever has happened in your life. You're connected to your soul and your soul's path. You know your divine sovereignty. You will call upon this strength in your subconscious and in your unconscious mind, and it will be delivered to you. So right now, you got to be a rebel. Sometimes we have children that are very, very toxic. Sometimes we have children that need help, that are difficult. Sometimes our children are our heroes. We need to be a rebel in the right way. Not put up with the rebelliousness of that little spoiled bitch who came in and disheveled the entire Bear family's home. So I'm going to put down my phone here. I'm going to have this hold up while I get our cards. Sorry.